Hello guys and welcome back to another beginner's guide. Today we've got Barmaid. So I'm not a Barmaid player, but I spoke to somebody who plays Barmaid a lot. I believe they have a C badge or a B badge from Barmaid, or had at one point. So they would consider themselves a Barmaid main. His name is Mirgrad. I'll leave his ID in the description. And these are his tips. So I had to play a couple of matches. I don't really play Barmaid, so I had to learn along with you guys. But I tried my best to show you how you play this character and how to use these tips as if I was in your perspective. So this was interesting for me as much as it's interesting for you. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Starting the match, you have two options. The first one will be to mix the bottle so that your healing is ready for later in the game. One problem with this is that you are one hit away for 8 seconds, so it is recommended that you don't do this when playing against Photographer. So you need to make sure that when you spawn in the game that you check your surroundings to look out for cameras. Why is it important that you don't use this against Photographer? Is because Photographer can use the camera and you'll be one hit away in the mirror world. If you don't notice the cameras and you're already mixed, then in this case you need to go into the photo world and heal yourself up. The other option is don't mix the bottles. This can also help you because as soon as you drink a bottle you get an 8% decrease in decoding speed and other actions. So you may need to decide if you want to focus on decoding speed or on having the healing ready for later in the match. The second tip. Some strange interactions between Barmaid and other characters that don't seem to exist with other survivors. Don't use Barmaid when playing along with Mind's Eye or Coordinator in the same team. Because these two are underage, they cannot be served alcohol, so you cannot give them your healing potions. Mirgrad recommends not picking Barmaid in these types of situations when you have Coordinator or Mind's Eye in your team, since this could be problematic later in the game. Tip number 3. Continuing the topic of team comps, Barmaid is a great character to pair with Mercenary, Perfumer, and Enchantress, all for different reasons. This can help Mercenary get back into the fight quicker since you don't need to spend your time healing him, he can go back straight away to rescuing. Perfumer has a delayed healing time, so this means that you can just let her go and it might heal her faster, and so on. So Barmaid pairs very well with these survivors. Tip number 4, it's a very small tip. Barmaid can also heal small wounds, or 0.25 damage. This damage can come from characters like Sculptor and Guard 26. It's only a small tip, but it's a useful one. Tip number 5, don't wait to use your speed boost. You can't use your speed boost if you've been hit, so it's important that you use your speed boost in an early kite. You won't be able to use it later if you get hit by the hunter, so you might as well use it to create some distance and maybe get away. In other words, don't be conservative with drinking your speed boost. For tip number 6, talking about persona webs. Mirgrad recommends that you take a kiting build, going full left and full right, using broken windows and borrowed time. Other things he recommends include exit path, distress, and then your choice of willpower or great power, depending on if you want to do a kiting build or a struggling build. This is completely yours. He recommends that you put all your points into either one. Tip number 7. Don't use your speed bottle when out in the open. Hunters have different abilities that can get you. For example, Sculptor could crush you with her sculptures. Wu Chang could teleport on you. Feaster could use his tentacles. By drinking your speed bottle, you're one hit away from being down. so it's important that you use it after and in combination with knee jerk and broken windows to maximize the speed. These speed boosts stack. You can use this to transition to another area whilst kiting. So that's all for today. Those are Mirgrad's tips and I hope that they're useful. They really helped me learn so much more about Barmaid. I might even start playing Barmaid on the side. Once again, I'll leave his ID in the description. And if you're interested in seeing more gameplay from me, check out my other YouTube videos, somewhere up here. Or please check out my Twitch where I go live every Monday, Thursday and Saturday. Once again, thank you for coming, and please like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. My question for you today is, why did you decide to play Barmaid? And do you have any other tips for her? Anyway, bye.